Southport fell silent to remember 3 girls whose lives were taken exactly 1 year ago today.
Thank you for joining us. Here's what's coming up on the programme tonight.
Flowers are left and services are held a year on from the murders of Bebe, Elsie and Alice. We'll have a special report from Southport.
We mention the 3 girls and in the same breath we think of the other girls who were hurt who are still healing, and their parents and their families and their friends.
The race against time to save 6-year-old Tommy as his aggressive cancer returns for
Southport fell silent today to mark exactly a year since the murders of 3 young girls at a holiday dance club.
Alice De Silva Aguiar, Bebe King and Elsie Dot Stancombe all lost their lives, and many more children were injured in an attack which shocked both Southport and the nation.
Well, since then, the families of those little girls have channeled their grief into charity, raising money for good causes in memory of their daughters.
Today, the community paused to reflect on their loss and to think of all those affected by the tragic events of last summer. Let's cross live now to Victoria Grimes, who spent the day in Southport. Victoria, a really difficult day for everybody there.
Yeah, Chris, an incredibly tough day for Southport. I think there's a real sense here of a town that's still hurting. That sadness is still so raw. So many of those I spoke to today said they couldn't believe it's a year. It just still feels so fresh and hurts so much for everybody here. But you could feel it, I think, as well. You know, even on Lord Street in the busy hustle and bustle, there was still a sort of a sense that everything was quite subdued. Very, very reflectful of what has happened here and those who were affected. And I think that's the thing, again, today that we've really seen is that the overriding sense and desire here is to stand shoulder to shoulder with those who were so badly affected by this, and to stand with the families of Elsie, Alice and, of course, Bebe. And in line with those families' wishes, there were no big commemorative events here today, just pockets of space for quiet reflection. And just at 3 o'clock, most poignantly, Southport fell silent. Three-minute silence for 3 young lives lost. This is a town which has wrapped its arms around one another, today more tightly than ever. And as the silence broke, spontaneous applause. Amongst those paying respects, Paula, she knew Bebe from school.
She was very kind because she always came out to play with me and my friend Esther, and we always just waited to get there somewhere, sitting on a bench until she came out. And when we came out, we literally ran to her, and she ran to us.
Evie and her classmates have been making friendship bracelets to remember their friend Alice.
In my class, we're doing a bracelet business, and it's for Elsie's story and Bebe's house.
A bracelet business?
Yeah, and we've already made £160-something for the selling bracelets.
Very difficult day, yeah. Difficult lead up. Like I said before, it's for the families, isn't it? Your heart just breaks for them. Don't know how they must be feeling today. Tough day for them. We're just here to support and let them know that we'll never forget the girls.
This is a town which has stood in solidarity with all of those affected. At St Mary's Church, doors were open for quiet reflection, for prayer and for hope.
It's been with the families. It's been with the parents and the families of our lovely Elsie and Bebe and Alice, but also the other girls who were hurt. We mentioned the 3 girls, and in the same breath, we think of the other girls who were hurt who are still healing.
Father, you know Alice's family very well. You did her first communion, such a special little day for any girl. How will you remember her today?
Her golden smile, the radiant smile. remembering her and through her, her mum and dad. I see the smile of the daughter, of little Alice, loving the mum and dad from heaven, and I see the dignity and I'm humbled by that.
Paying tribute on social media, Alice's parents said, "Keep dancing, princess. Mummy and Daddy love you and miss you every day." Elsie's family said they have no words to express what the support, love and kindness has meant to them. Bebe's family remembered a truly remarkable little girl who brought joy to so many. To every family whose lives were changed forever that day, they said, "We see you and we're sending so much love." At Southport Mosque, all those affected were also remembered in daily prayers.
The family was always in our prayers and our thoughts. So we remember them. We remember all the girls that were injured. So today, especially, we channel our thoughts and our prayers in that direction, and we hope that we will have a happier times close so soon.
Emergency response expert Professor Lucy Easthope has worked on most of the major tragedies of the last 20 years. She's been supporting the town and says it's shown a profound resilience.
Southport has an incredibly strong sense of where it is and who it is. It's got a wonderful spirit, and I hope that I get to come back in a couple of years and see what it has become.
This is a town that will never forget, but it won't be defined by tragedy. Instead, it will carry hope, compassion and friendship for all those affected. Well, we are of course standing now right in the heart of Southport, outside the town hall, which will become the legacy garden that's lasting tributes to the girls and to their families, and a place for future generations of children from the town to play and to come and spend time together and to enjoy. I'm delighted to say that we're joined now by Marion Atkinson from the council. Marion, such a tough day for everyone here in Southport, but this town has shown such resilience.
Absolutely, Vicky. Yes, they have. In what was a very, very dark day for Southport and Sefton, bravery, resilience, solidarity has shone that light, and that's what kept us going this last year, and that's what will get us through the following years.
I think I've heard Southport described before as a village masquerading as a town. Everyone here knows somebody who was affected in some way or knows of somebody, and it's really had a huge ripple effect across all corners of the community, hasn't it? How hard has this been for everybody to even start to try and come to terms with?
It's very hard, isn't it? You know, I mean, today you can feel the mood in the town. It's very, very difficult, you know, but we won't move on from this, but we will move forward. Strength, as I say, strength that the community's got, love, support for each other. That's what we've shown as a town.
And I think the families of the girls have all thanked the town and everybody for all the support that they've shown. I mean, it's difficult to imagine what they've been going through. How would you describe the strength that they've shown? Because they've all set up individual fundraisers who are working together. Alice's Wonder Dance, Elsie's Story, and of course Bebe's Hive, all to help children of the town in the future. What do you feel about that, and what does the town feel about everything that they've done despite what they're going through?
They are amazing, selfless people. You know, at what they said to me when the Legacy Gardens was set up, when they've led on this, and what they wanted was for the town. They wanted to say thank you to the town, for the town wrapped their arms around them at a time when they needed it. So that was their thank you to the town. Such selfless, brave, incredible people.
And what's the best way that people can help if they want to help? What would you suggest they do?
So the best way would be to give to those charities that you've just mentioned, to make sure that the little girls' legacies, they live on through this. So yeah, that's the best way.
Well, I think, you know, it's clear, nobody could be in any doubt that those three little girls, all of the girls who were injured, anyone that's affected by this will be very much in the thoughts and in the hearts of everyone here in Southport and across the Northwest as well. Marion, thank you for being with me. We're all thinking of you.
Thank you.
Vicky in Southport tonight. Thank you so much.